Hello everyone, Karlichan here. This is week 11 of the European LCS, and I'm here now with Kev1n from Millenium. So the Super Week is over for you guys, but let's go back to the beginning of it. The game against Super Hot Crew that you won, they had the early advantage, so how did you manage to turn it around?
So basically, after they had the early advantage already, we had to figure out how to get Lucian fed and how to let me farm somehow as well. So we put Kreaton against Renekton and me on the bot lane, and kind of let our jungler just farm up as Kottenx. So after that, we just were kind of ahead in levels already, and on Lucian, for example. And the next team fight went really good for us, and that was kind of the turning point.
Then the game against Alliance, which probably not many people expected you to win. There was this moment when you got the first inhibitor and tried to win the game. Then, do you think you got too excited and you should have back there?
The smarter choice would have been to back off and just play safe. But we are, of course, a bit excited. And I think if we would have played that correctly, like would have went for Froggen instead of for Jinx, we would have finished the game. We would have killed Froggen and just finished the game. But we didn't do so. So the smarter choice would have been to back off and just keep on another side.
You couldn't succeed in the two remaining games, however. Was that the only problem that Kottenx got banned? Because obviously Kottenx have been a major contribution to your wins with him before that.
I don't think Kottenx was the problem, like the Kottenx ban or something. I think we kind of just lacked the early game and a bit the strategy in the pick and bans. So we knew that Rocket would probably pick Nidalee against us, and we just did a lot. We just didn't think, for example, like the Shyvana pick against Renekton, that we don't have the kill potential from the jungle on Renekton with Wukong and Shyvana. So we kind of had to wait until Wukong gets farmed, and I think that was the main problem against that comp from Rocket. That we just basically had to wait for us to get farmed up to do something.
We mostly have seen you on the tanky top laners, but now you played Ryze. Which do you prefer? Which more suits your playstyle?
I think I'm pretty I adapt really fast to a meta, so I really don't mind playing the tank meta. But if Ryze or Cannon or something come back, I'll just swap to them again and play them. I think Ryze is a really strong pick right now. Sadly, this game, it shot really weak because of the level 1. Like, Trundle got the blue buff, level 2, 5 potions against Ryze, so I couldn't harass him at lane and couldn't do anything. But my most favorite role meta would be, again, the assassins, like Jax, Irelia and stuff like that. So I hope it will return.
Yeah, mentioning that level 1 fight, did Jerry flash because he thought that Elise was alone there?
Yeah, so the plan was, we discussed this a bit before, like 30 seconds before. I thought first I should flash, but then we decided that Jerry would flash, so it's easier to hit the Q. We didn't expect them actually to be there, but of course they aren't dumb or something, so they looked at our previous games, and we always do almost the same level 1, so they just waited for us, and it caught us off guard. If it wouldn't have caught us off guard, we would have definitely first blooded Svenskeren there.
So the change in your team a few weeks ago, how do you think it affected the team?
So the change, I think it motivated us all a bit. We are kind of refreshed a bit because, of course, with a new player comes a new style of playing, and he's a really great player, and when for example he's behind in levels, what I said yesterday in the interview was kind of not really expressed like that, but that's what I meant yesterday already in the interview. When he's behind, for example, he knows exactly what to do, so he knows what farm he has to take and if he has to gank or not. And I really like that about junglers. Like if they really say, for example, I want this lane farm now. So that's a really good point about Kottenx. And I think it's just overall, like every time a new player comes in the team, it's kind of just a motivation boost a bit.
And how did you actually choose Kottenx? Because he hasn't been in a competitive team for a while now.
So we had some other options kind of, but only for the relegation because they were not old enough. So there aren't too many really good junglers in Challenger or something. Probably in Challenger more, but we don't know too many of them. So we didn't want to test 2 days before LCS week again some junglers. So we just kind of took Kottenx because we knew him already. And yeah, of course, he was already our sub, so we didn't have to do some stuff with Riot.
We have a few weeks now until the promotion tournament. So what are you most going to work on?
So 3 weeks until the relegation. First, of course, a small break, a bit of refreshing and chilling and just clearing your mind. So after that, we will start again practicing a lot. I think what we have to practice a lot is our laning phase and our early game. I think that's our main problem this time. Finishing out games and stuff, it's well easier now. We call better and stuff. So we really have to focus on our pick and ban strategies. Of course, new level 1s probably. And early game, just the laning phase and lane swaps, for example, and stuff like that.
It's looking like you're gonna remain at the 8th place, so you're most probably going to face NIP. Do you have any thoughts about that already, if you can beat them?
So yeah, it's like 99% that we will face NIP, and I don't mind. Like they're a team like every other team, so every one of them have a chance to beat LCS team. So NIP, of course, is one of the strongest in the challenger scene right now. But we aren't scared to anything. We scrimmed them, and it went quite even all the time. So we know what we have to do and how we have to play. And if we do our best, we know that we can definitely win against NIP.
Do you have any opinion on the new patch? Because probably the promotion tournament is going to be played on it. I saw your tweet about Gragas changes.
Yeah, I really like the new patch, especially as well because of the runes. Maybe not for my position, but for AD carry, for example, it's a huge change. And yeah, Gragas top, I really like that because I like the bruiser Gragas and the tank Gragas for sure as well. And I already played it today in solo queue, and it was a lot of fun with the W change. I'm looking, of course, forward to maybe Rengar even being played. And overall, new patch is kind of like a new game again. And I'm just looking forward to that. Anything
you want to say to the fans?
Of course, to the fans, like I'm sorry we kind of disappointed on that split. We didn't show what we really can, only in some games, and we were really inconsistent. So I hope we can really prove that we are an LCS team and that we are really good. So I hope we can beat in relegation everyone who we will face, doesn't matter. So I just want to thank everyone who supports us and me. The fans, my family, the families from my team. And so just thank you.
Thank you very much for the interview. I hope you enjoy your break and then the training for the promotion tournament.
Yeah, thank you very much.